Okay, so this is a battle against Maaas from Team Equinox, and well, you might be able to hear really got a bad cold at the moment, so you might hear a few sniffles during the narration. So yeah, I lead with a Bronzong, he leads with a Fortress, so I switched to Magnezone without any fear really, because I know Maaas isn't really the type who'd carry a Shed Shell on it, and I'm pretty sure Thunderbolt would KO before he could get an EQ off on me. So yeah, I'm pretty good at the moment. He's got Stealth Rocks up, but I'm 6-5 up. So I go out to Gardevoir to trace a Flash Fire on the Heatran, predicting a fire move, and that works out pretty well. I get a boost from his Overheat, not that I have any fire attacks on Gardevoir anyway, and he switches out to Togekiss, and I predicted that quite nicely and went for a Thunderbolt. Well, I didn't predict the Togekiss, but I predicted a flying type to come in because I thought the Focus Blast would be quite obvious from his point of view. So the Thunderbolt looks like it would be a 2-hit KO on the Togekiss, but yeah, I kind of predicted he'd switch, but he went for the Roost, so that was a good play on his part. And yeah, so I've got Bronzong in, and I'm just going to go for the Hypnosis here. Because I really don't want a Togekiss setting up on me with nasty plots, because they are a pain. But of course the Hypnosis misses, and he gets a Water Pulse on me, and I get confused, and he's going to go for... well no, I went for another Hypnosis there and I hit myself in my confusion, so things really aren't going that great for me here. He goes for the Air Slash, he's going to get the flinch obviously, and at this point I give up. So I go back into Magnezone because he 4 times resists flying, and I kinda predicted another Air Slash, but he makes a good play and goes for Water Pulse, which does about half to me. So he's gonna stay in thinking he can take the Thunderbolt, but this is a Specs Magnezone, so after Specs Stab and like 130 base special attack, that's easily gonna take it down. So now he's going to bring Tran in again. Yeah, he brings in Heatran, and I go out to Mismagius predicting an Earth Power here, but then he goes for a Dark Pulse. I did not see that coming at all. I guess he predicted the switch to Gardevoir, but it worked either way. So yeah, I really did not think about Dark Pulse at all. So now I know I'm pretty sure he's choiced, so I can go into Magnezone knowing he's locked into Dark Pulse, and I can get a Thunderbolt off of him, and yeah, his Dark Pulse done a bit more than I would have liked, and my Thunderbolt doesn't KO, so I'm going to switch out to T-Tar now, knowing he really doesn't fear Dark Pulses at all, and I'm just going to go for the Pursuit here, because I don't want him to have that as fodder, or just because Tran's a pain, really. So I get the Pursuit on the switch, and that's going to take him down. So now he brings in Scizor, and I go out to Magnezone for fodder as he U-turns, and the fact he has U-turn tells me he's obviously a choice band Scizor, so that's good to know, I guess. So he now goes out to Gyarados, and I have the switch advantage, so I go out to Gardevoir and trace the Intimidate on him. So yeah, bring in Gardevoir, trace Intimidate, and I was thinking either Thunderbolt or Focus Blast here, because this is a Scarfed Gardevoir, by the way. Don't know if I mentioned that before, but yeah, it's really nice, I like it. So I went for the Thunderbolt just because I really couldn't risk him getting a Dragon Dance up, because then he could pretty much wreck my team. So yeah, I go for the Thunderbolt, and it does a nice amount to Scizor, and I get the Power Hacks. So I stay in predicting the Pursuit here, and for whatever reason, I don't know, he goes for a Superpower, and I'm going to be able to live that. So I don't know what he was thinking there. If he predicted a switch, they should have pursued, I'd have thought, but whatever. So Sandstorm isn't going to kill me, and I'm going to get another Thunderbolt off on this Azor and take it down. But this turn, Sandstorm is going to KO me there, and I got a useless crit just to rub it in. So Sandstorm takes me down, and he's going to bring in Gyarados, and I'm going to bring in Bronzong. And here, I didn't play great here. I kinda predicted the taunt here, so I went out to my own Gyarados to get Intimidate on him, but he went for the Waterfall, so that worked out quite well anyway. And I'm just gonna go for the Stone Edge on him, because yeah, he's -1 attack. I'm pretty sure I can take a Stone Edge from him, because this is like an uber bulky Gyarados spread. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Stone Edge, and what does he do? He just he goes for the Outrage actually, which was quite original on the Gyarados, but I can see it working actually, because Dragon and Water is really great coverage. It's only Empoleon that resists it, correct me if I'm wrong. So his Outrage does a bit to me, it doesn't do a huge amount, and I don't think it's gonna KO me if I miss the Stone Edge, but I don't miss the Stone Edge, which is strange. But yeah, I land the Stone Edge, that's gonna take him down. So he's on his last poke now, which is a very troublesome Salamence. That's Ulaanbaatar, capital of Mongolia, if you're interested. Don't know why you would be. So I switched Gyarados out, wanting to save my Intimidate. So I got it to Bronzong, and well, kinda hoping to explode on it and just end the match there. But yeah, obviously that's not gonna happen. He actually has Fire Fang on this Mence, because it's like a completely physical set, and I kinda thought I'd live it, but I don't, which is sad, but whatever. So I don't get a chance to explode, and I'm just gonna bring in Gyarados to get the Intimidate on him. So I get the Intimidate, and I don't know, I kinda hoped for something, I don't know, get a Stone Edge off, but that doesn't matter at all now, because I've still got T-Tar left, and he's a pretty bulky T-Tar, and he's Choice Banded, so I'm pretty sure I can live with the Earthquake and one hit KO with Choice Band Stab Stone Edge. Maybe Crunch would have been the better option, but I wasn't sure it would have KO'd. So yeah, I live on 58 HP, get a Stone Edge off on him, and that is going to be game, which is a great game, Maaas. Really close. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, join Team Equinox, and that is Halu out.